Hi and welcome back to a new video of mine. This is the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So first we'll go with the body of the mobile that covers the dimensions, weight and the build. And then we'll discuss about the display that includes type, size, resolution and protection. So after the physical features, let's know about the software of this mobile. So that brings us to the platform. So we have the OS, chipset, CPU, and the GPU. So we'll be talking about the most important thing, that is the memory. And then we'll talk about the camera, the main and the selfie camera. Supposing if you're taking a video on your camera, it may be a selfie or from the main camera, whatever. Then the sound definitely matters. So that brings us to the sound. And then we'll talk about the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth, and then we'll talk about the connections, and then some of the features like sensors, and finally we'll talk about the battery. Alright, let's jump into the video. So coming to the body dimensions, first, this mobile comes with a 6.43 times 3.07 times 0.35 inches, and in terms of millimeters it is 163.4 times 78.1 times 8.9 millimeters, and when it comes to the weight, it weighs 233 grams, or in terms of ounce, it is 8.22 ounce. And now let's talk about the build quality of this mobile. So the front and the back glass are made of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, and it also has an aluminum frame. So that brings us to the display. So these were the physical parameters, that is the physical measurements of the mobile. And now let's talk about the display type. It's Dynamic AMOLED 2X, and this mobile comes with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate with the HDR10 Plus, and the peak brightness goes up to 1750 nits. So the screen to body ratio is 89.5% approximately, and the display size is 6.8 inches, and the resolution is approximately 501 ppi density. ppi is pixels per inch. So the resolution of the display is 1440 times 3088 pixels. And for protection, Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus has been made use. And we also have the always on display option available. And now let's talk about the platform. This mobile comes with Android 13 out of the box with One UI 5. And the chipset uses Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. The CPU type is octa-core, and the GPU is Adreno 740. Now let's discuss the internal memory. We get 128GB with 8GB of RAM, 256GB with 12GB of RAM, 512GB with 12GB of RAM, 1TB with 12GB of RAM. And now let's talk about the main camera. So we get a quad camera with 200 megapixel with OIS. OIS is Object Image Stabilization. So the main camera features the LED flash and the auto HDR and the panorama. When we talk about the main camera, we have to talk about the video. We can record 8K video at 24 or 30 FPS, 4K at 30 or 60 FPS, 1080p at 30, 60 or 240 FPS. And the last but not least, 720p at 960 FPS. This comes with HDR10 Plus and stereo sound and gyro EIS. And now let's talk about the selfie camera. So it's a single camera with 40 megapixel lens. And this selfie camera features the dual video call and auto HDR. So the video recording options on the selfie camera are 4K at 30 or 60 FPS, 1080p at 30 FPS. And due to the presence of stereo speakers, this mobile also features the loudspeakers, but there is no 3.5mm jack. So we get the latest Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth technology, that is a Wi-Fi 802.11, and this is 5G compatible. And there is a support for USB Type-C 3.2 and USB on the go. And now let's talk about the sensors. So we get fingerprint sensor, that is the under display fingerprint sensor, and ultrasonic sensor, accelerometer, gyro, proximity, compass, and barometer. And we also get some additional sensors from Samsung, that is the Samsung DeX, Samsung Wireless DeX, Big Spy, and much more. This mobile features a 5000 mAh battery, which is non-removable, and a 45-watt wired charger. And this also supports 15-watt wireless charging and 4.5-watt reverse wireless charging. So this was all about the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I hope you have liked this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you for making it this far, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and bye for now.